was recently watching a podcast. I do believe it was with Joe Heschmeyer, like Shameless Popery. I think it was with his wife, but anyways, that's not the point. He had said something that has stuck with me ever since he said it, and it was something about like in his like conversion or reversion journey, I forget whichever it was, but how he had to make like that 1,000-mile journey of the faith from his head to his heart, like making the things that he was learning actually like make sense in his heart and be like, you know, in his heart. And it made me realize like I'm the complete opposite. I have these things that I know in my heart, and I'm having to make that journey of getting them into my head and being able to like use the expert language and vernacular that all the apologists, theologians, and church fathers and doctors of the church, etc., all use. And it just is funny to me how we all come to the same place, but from just very different paths, and how easy it is for other people to forget that, especially when it comes to the controversy with the Novus Ordo, which as a new convert, that's all I know. And how people just kind of take for granted the circumstances that necessitated Vatican II, and they take for granted and overlook that the world was post 2 world wars. These are still like people still alive in these things. So the damage, the absolute revolutions that took place all over the world, and untold damage, untold psychological trauma, the opening up of new cultures and new countries to the faith and other influences of other countries, and forgetting all of the things in the world that were absolutely unprecedented and on a horrific scale that has never happened before, and why a new council was necessary. Like these things, just people, it's like everybody just takes all of this for granted and forgets, and just because of being in a life of ease and comfort and not having to deal with these things, like it just seems to me like people just finding something just to argue about for the sake of arguing, and then also using that same condemning tone and then treating me and my faith journey into Catholicism, like I said, only knowing post-Vatican II faith, and saying that my conversion is it's meaningless, it's worthless, because I don't know and I haven't read and I haven't learned about how things were before I was even born in Vatican II. And it's just literally, it's just a serious amount of taking so much for granted, and not being willing to look at things through a charitable lens, and finding a reason to just not be content in all circumstances, unlike the great Apostle Paul. Anyways, that's just my thoughts as a newbie Catholic. What can I say? I don't know anything, but I'm letting Jesus teach me. And so far, Papa Leo is my Pope. Our Pope, your Pope, our Pope. God bless you. Have a great 4th of July. Keep all your fingers. And remember to go love your neighbor in the algorithm.